Welcome to How to Rock Spirit's Sun Moon Alchemy series. This audio was compiled and recorded by Dustin Cormier, a Leo Ascendant Scorpio with Sagittarius Moon, born in the year of the Metal Ram. All the possible Western Sun and Moon sign combinations can be found and learned about here. This information is for educational purposes only. I do not own any of the following content. For more astrology lectures and my own Cosmic Consciousness audio lecture series, check out How to Rock Spirit's YouTube channel, where I rap about everything from philosophy and transpersonal psychology, to psychedelic spirituality, to tantric and occult mysticism, and even to Marx and Engels and the materialist sciences. See you there! Sun in Fire Sign. Basically motivated by inspirations and aspirations. Recharges energy through vigorous, physically demanding activity and by pursuing new visions for the future. The Sun in the Signs, Interpretive Guidelines. Sun in Aries. Radiates forceful, confident vitality. Tries to fill need for recognition with self-assertion and direct, competitive actions. Forceful assertion of individuality is necessary for full self-expression. Identifies self as explorer, pioneer, the first to begin an adventure, quickly grasps essentials. May antagonize others with too forceful expression of individuality. The Moon Sign and its Element. These notes are also still from Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. The element of the Moon's sign represents an attunement from the past that manifests automatically, a mode of feeling and being that one needs to be aware of in order to feel inwardly secure and at home with oneself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. By such modes of self-expression, you are satisfying a deep inner need that can give stability to your entire personality. The Moon's element also shows how you react instinctively to all experiences, with what energy you spontaneously adjust yourself to the flow of life. Moon in Fire Signs. Reacts to changing experiences with direct action and enthusiasm. Feels comfortable when expressing confidence and strength. Sign position of the Moon. How one reacts based on subconscious predisposition. Moon in Leo. Reacts warmly, generously, enthusiastically. Feeling of emotional security comes from pride and confidence in self. Puts much creative energy into the environment and can be supportive and encouraging towards others. Adapts to life by dramatizing, creating new situations, using humor to entertain others. Confident, creative self-image underlies all actions, often a childlike simplicity. Constant radiation of proud, outgoing feelings can interfere with one's receptivity. The following information comes from Isabel Hickey's Astrology, a Cosmic Science, copyright 1992 by Isabel M. Hickey Trust. Moon in Leo. Accents personality. Causes tendency toward display. Leadership qualities. Proud and easily offended. Must be center of attraction. Self-sculpturing necessary. Must learn to govern emotions, want their own way and do their best to get it. Strong affections and a nobility about them. Ambition and a drive for security strong. Subconscious desire to be someone in authority. Money more important to them than one might think. Power drive, but on hidden side. Keen and enthusiastic interest in life. In a male chart, would attract a positive and dramatic type of feminine. Sun Moon Alchemy, the elemental combinations of the Sun sign and the Moon sign. The following information comes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign, copyright Charles and Susie Harvey 1994, again in 2003, first published by Aquarian 1994. Each Sun-Moon type is a combination of elements. In the following descriptions of the element combinations, please remember that the pairing can be either way around. For example, a Fire-Earth combination refers equally to Sun-Fire, Moon-Earth, as it does to Sun-Earth, Moon-Fire. There will be subtle differences, but the dynamic is generally the same. The four pure types, with both Sun and Moon in the same element, most vividly express the element involved. Such an emphasis on one element also represents an imbalance, so such types are liable to swing into their complementary or opposite element. Fire and fire combinations. Fire is the most primary of elements, hot, volatile, creative, dramatic. The double fire type is intensely passionate and lives from a very self-centered perspective. That is, they approach life according to their keenly felt beliefs and visions of what could be and what is truth for them. The double fire type may be so in tune with their inner reality that they become insensitive to others. Frequently, their relationships suffer from their lack of awareness that others might not have such a strong sense of destiny. Whatever their interests might be, this individual throws themselves into life with enormous enthusiasm, often bumping into and scattering others in the process. When Aneurin Bevan described Winston Churchill, a double fire type, Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Leo, he summed up the problems of the pure fire combination. The 7-league boot tempo of his imagination hastens him on to the sunny uplands of the future, but he is apt to forget that the slow steps of humanity must travel every inch of the weary road that leads there. There is about the double fire type all that one associates with the imagery of fire. It burns, it roars, and it waits for nothing. This type can be brash, arrogant, and impatient, but also inspiring and childlike, with an immense capacity for enjoying life and persuading others to believe in themselves and to have a go. This type will often sense the hidden opportunity in a situation, and his belief that anything is possible is the magic ingredient behind his natural leadership qualities. Never mind the fact that he needs plenty of lackeys to make it all happen in the concrete world. He has the vision. The rest is incidental. Shadow side. Because of their very enthusiastic flight towards glory, the strongly fire type may paradoxically develop a compensating pessimism when they come down to earth. Indeed, coming down to earth is generally what they try to avoid, for the mundane necessities of life seem like obstacles thwarting the pursuit of important things. Churchill's oppressive periods of what he called black dog, and Mark Twain was a Sagittarius sun with Aries moon, Mark Twain's bouts of dark depression are classic examples of what can happen when there is a loss of meaning for the fiery individual. This type's tendency to rebel angrily against the confines of the mortal condition, such as seeing the needs of the body in the bank account, will severely restrict his potency. He needs to develop patience, moderation, practical skills, sensitivity to others, and respect for the simple, inarticulate material world. Relationships. The pure fire type may gravitate towards other fire types, but this can be too much of an exhausting good thing. The airy individual is intellectually provocative and challenging for the double fire type, and together they can make a very creative team. A relationship with the watery individual can be quite exciting and romantic, but also volatile and unstable. The most compelling relationships tend to be with the earth type, people who are comfortable and adept at dealing with the everyday world, making breakfast, mowing the lawn, getting the tax returns in on time. There's a strong mutual fascination between these two types, which can help build a strong relationship, although inevitably there will be some difficulties in understanding each other's basic values. Male versus female. Men in Western society are undoubtedly more inclined to feel at home with the strongly extrovert qualities that fire normally bestows. While spirit and energy are admired in women, there's no question that the Western woman who overtly uses her fire energies is likely to be rather disparagingly labeled as pushy, forceful, quick-tempered, and bossy. This is slowly changing, however. The double fire woman is not inclined to care too much about what others think and is very able to stand up for herself in a man's world. The following observations about your Sun-Moon combination are drawn from insights gained from astrologer Jefferson Anderson's book, Sun Sign, Moon Sign, an observation of many different individuals. The writing itself comes from Mantak Chia and William U. Wei's Cosmic Astrology. Copyright 2012 by North Star Trust, published by Destiny Books. Sun in Aries, Moon in Leo. Eager beaver. You are someone who needs attention, and sometimes you go a bit overboard being dramatic in order to get it. You have a clear presence that gets you attention. However, you still use your clothing and behavior to acquire it. A condescending attitude toward others is possible, but you laugh easily and are generous, and this essentially compensates for that. You have a strong loyalty that makes up for your lofty persona, and your intuition is generally reliable. That means that you generally know who to be loyal to and how to go about it. One of the main features that you have is being yourself, which is very much an individual who marches to the beat of their own drummer. You have the courage of spirit to be real and to be creative, coupled with an ambition and assertiveness that make you a unique individual. This results in a person who is the paradigm example of an Aries, one who strives to attain power as well as status along with creativity. Defensiveness and self-justification are foreign as far as your character is concerned, thanks to your inborn confidence deep within you. Generally, you know that you are right and do not feel the need to justify your concepts or opinions. You are someone who attracts other people to you with your determined spirit and bold personality, and this makes you a confident leader. As frequently as not, your inclinations are correct, but your judgment is sometimes a bit lacking. Professionally, you are the best suited for any career in which your executive and creative strengths can be put to use. The creative strength can be combined with your innovation and decision-making and bring you success. You must, however, try to be less biased. A role that some associate with being for males is fine for you. You should not be intimidated by your own assertiveness. When you are young, this is especially true. It is very likely that you will seek a professional career. Self-deception is always a possibility for you, particularly relative to trusting others. Others do not always live up to your expectations, and this often surprises you. Caution needs to be used to protect against immoral people who take advantage of your trust. Caution needs to be used to protect against immoral people who take advantage of your trust. Most often, this is simply a matter of putting your antenna up and using your excellent intuition. You are somewhat fixed in your opinion in spite of the fact that you are a pathfinder in many ways. You seem to have fixed ideas and beliefs in your mind and often do not want to give them up. A quick note from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Aries Sun, Leo Moon. Your greatest strengths. Creative imagination. Ability to communicate your ideas to a wide variety of people and situations so that you easily muster support around exciting causes. Ability to inspire others with your inner faith in yourself, which makes you a potentially heroic figure in whatever sphere of life you work. Your greatest weaknesses. A tendency to insist childishly on only seeing things your way, to go for the biggest and best before finishing and tidying up the debris from your last project, and a propensity to let your ego needs for affirmation and applause blind your true self-perception. Image for integration. After slaying the black dragon of sloth and greed, the young warrior is knighted by the one true king. He marries the maiden of purity, and they live happily ever after.